Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine and I'm so excited that you are joining me today because we're talking about the residue, okay? The residue, man, when it comes to our everyday walk, right? Our everyday journey and just experiences, there are times where you have an experience, an encounter with a person or with some sort of scenario, whatever your circumstance is, you encounter certain things in life, right? And you don't even realize how that scenario, that situation has impacted you, right? So you're walking around and you don't even realize that the residue from that experience has affected you, um, has left a damper on who you are and who you have become as a person, right? So I remember there was one scenario, a situation I can think of me personally, a situation that I experienced, and I didn't even realize it. Now the situation was over, but later down the road, I started to realize, oh man, the residue from this situation is on me. Like there's a residue on me from the situation. A little bit of, like standoffishness, if that's a word, right? Being a little bit more standoffish and, those types of things. And didn't even realize that it was the residue from a scenario, a circumstance, an experience that I had been through, right? So, or went or experienced something that I had experienced, right? So it can even be as simple as a conversation with someone, right, that went left, or you were trying to be helpful in a situation and someone took it the wrong way, and it just the whole scenario, the whole conversation situation just went left altogether. And now you don't want to confront people anymore because you think now that people are just, they don't want to hear good advice. People don't want to hear good advice anymore. People don't, they really already have their minds made up about what they want to do in scenarios, right, or situations. So they don't want advice anymore. People, whatever the case may be, right? And you realize that that residue you is on you, right? You have a residue, and guess what else? Um, Other people, when you encounter other people, believe it or not, no matter what you've experienced, whether it was in a relationship, a friendship, or anything health related or whatever you've experienced, sometimes that residue is still on you. And other people, when you encounter new people and even people that have known you a long time, they know, um, they can sense, they know when something is, when there's something that they just can't put their finger on, or maybe they can put their finger on it right away, depending on what it is, but they can see that there's something that's lingering on you. There's something that's on you that's that is uh causing a little bit of friction, maybe a little bit um, confrontational, or it may be providing a little bit of friction, or there's something. People can see that on you. Even in relationships, we've heard the stories about, when you're meeting new people and sometimes you or are with that new person and there's something about you from your past relationship or whatever, and they can pick up on, oh, that person, they're a little bit confrontational when I speak about this. When I ask them about that, they were a little bit confrontational with me on that, or whatever the case may be, right? You can sense, people can sense that there's something on you, right? Or there's something that's lingering. And so that's what I want to talk to you all about, the residue, the residue. What is it that's still lingering on, that you've let kind of linger on? Maybe that conversation didn't go right. Maybe something happened with your health and it's over now, but you still have the residue from that situation. Um, and let's think about ways to be more intentional and conscious of, man, how I didn't even know this was here. How can I, um, seek to be intentional about removing this residue, getting rid of this residue, because it's causing confrontation, it's causing uproar, it's causing whatever in my other encounters with new people, with other people, right? So think about that as you go into your weekend. What is it that's lingering on, that's serving as residue in your situation? And it doesn't have to, right? Maybe you haven't even noticed that, man, this is residue from a breakup that I had. This is residue from whatever you experience, right? And how are you going to seek to get that residue off? How are you going to, well, the first place I think you should start, and I'm almost done, you guys, just the first place I think you can start is being intentional, trying to be conscious of, man, oh, I didn't even realize I do that. Maybe asking people around you, like, is there anything about me that you pick up on that's like, man, that's from her past baggage, or that's from his past hurt, or that's from a past situation that he had a long time ago. That's why he responds in that way, or that's why they do that. And they're still, working through that, or they're still whatever. That's kind of the residue left from that experience that they had. Ask people around you if they notice these things about you, and start trying to heal that, though, finish healing those areas within, causing that residue to linger on, right? Really seek to start healing. And why is this residue still here? Why am I still hanging on to that? Why am I still, acting in this way when that situation was over a long time ago? Why is that still affecting me like this? Why, because of course, meeting new people and all of that, you don't want to bring old baggage into new scenarios, new situations, new encounters, right? So think about ways to really work on, identifying, man, this is some residue that's still on me from that past experience. And I need to get over this for once and for all. I need to heal. Asking people around you, is there anything that you pick up on about me? Sometimes just being in my presence that maybe I'm not even aware of or noticing, that is kind of a hindrance, is becoming maybe a hindrance, or it's just kind of not normal when it comes to, just everyday people, right? Regular, whole, healthy people. So think about all of those things when it comes to residue, and how you're going to heal and remove the residue once and for all. So think about that this weekend as you go into your weekend. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to me in the comments below. Let me know if this resonates with you at all, or any of the videos this week, how they have benefited you in any way. So hope these help, and I will see you all in my next video. Again, I am Jasmine. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thank you guys for continuing to subscribe and be a part of the family here. So